Morning everyone, it's Audrey, Stitchy Witch 42. It is Friday, the 8th of May, 2020, and I am not doing Stitch Mania, but I'm watching the videos of people who are, and I think you're all crazy. Do I have room to speak? No, but there you go. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who sent me birthday wishes, whether you did it through the video or Instagram or Facebook or Messenger, birthday cards that I've received. Thank you, everyone. I was rather overwhelmed by how many I received. And yes, I'm touching all the noses and I'm doing the sniffling, and no, I'm not sick. Nobody here is, thankfully. So while I am going to talk about cross stitch and I am going to talk about journaling, I have to tell you a story about something that happened on my birthday. Because I went over to my daughter's house. My granddaughter Rowan had made a birthday cake for me. I don't remember the last time somebody made a birthday cake for me, but my granddaughter made a birthday cake for me, and it was very emotional because my granddaughter made a birthday cake for me. So she sent me a text and she asked me if I could come pick it up, and I said yes. So my plan was, when I got over to my daughter's house, is that I was going to try to sneak around to the front window. The way my daughter's house is set up is you go through the carport and you enter her house through the back door. But if you walk around the side of the house, there's a deck with the French windows going into the dining room. That deck continues around to the porch on the front of the house. And on the front of the house, she has this little bay window that juts out, and that's where her work desk is at. That's where she does all of her working from home at. And I was thinking that I was going to get up on the deck and sneak around to the side of the house and come around the front of the house and dance in the window. I come around the side of the house and I see my daughter standing in the window, and she has her shirt pulled up and she's showing off her bra and she's dancing. So I'm on the front porch of her house and I pull my shirt up and move into the front of her window, and we're dancing towards each other in the window. And I can see behind her my granddaughter Rowan is just laughing like crazy with this look on her face like, this is my mom and my grandmother showing off their bras to each other and dancing. Yeah, that's what we do. So Miss Rowan comes out onto the deck, and we stayed social distance apart. And Erin stayed inside the house, and she told me that Bones wanted to come out and see me. My sister has 2 dogs. They are both Mastiffs. Bones is 215 pounds. He's 4.5 years old, and he loves me. And he comes out, and I have to give him lots of loving, because if I don't, this 215-pound Mastiff will bounce up and down like a little rabbit until I pay attention to him. So he came out, and I was loving on him, and all was good in the world of Bones. And then my daughter Erin says, Grim wants to come see you. Grim is their new puppy. He is 5 months old. He is a beautiful little dog. He's got a brindled colored coat. He's got this dark face. He is sweet. He is lovable. He likes to jump. So I'm trying to teach him not to jump on me. And when he comes out, as he goes to jump, I lean forward and push him back down, and then I can rub and I can love him, and everything is good. And he was happy, and he was standing next to me, and I'm talking to Rowan. And all of a sudden, my foot is wet. And I look down, Grim has a new nickname as far as I'm concerned. He's the wee pisser. He peed on me. He peed on my foot on my birthday. I'm laughing. Rowan's laughing. I look in the house. Erin is hysterically laughing. I asked Rowan for a towel. She comes back out a few seconds later and she goes, Mom is laying on the floor, laughing so hard. She's pounding her fists on the floor. So apparently it made my daughter's day. Yes. Grim is now the wee pisser. I had a fantastic birthday. Self-isolating was fine because I'm a loner most of the time anyway. Instead of getting to go out to dinner, Mark ordered Thai food for us. We had a very nice dinner. I ate way too much Thai food. It's so good. It's so good. We've got a fantastic restaurant here in town. But anyway, that's what happened on my birthday. I am hoping that I was able to attach a little video clip at the front of this video of images from my garden. Again, they are all strategically taken pictures because right now my yard really doesn't look that great. I'm starting to clean up the spent bluebells, pulling them out and getting things cleaned up. I've got 3 brand new clematis I want to get planted out front, and I'm going to go pick up some canna lilies this afternoon in the hopes of getting them planted and getting some more fall color in my yard. All right, so let's talk about other stuff. Let's start with journaling. So I have worked on another journal. This one I decided to go with a bit of a steampunk theme, and this is the front of the journal. There's the back of the journal. The abandoned muka covering the spine because I think it's a great way to use up the abandoned muka paper. Inside, same little pocket here. Same long pocket here. I have another pocket here. All the pockets are the same. Another pocket back here. One here. Little journaling pages here. And this one, I did decorate some of the inside pages. Okay. There was one that I wanted to show, but where is it at? Little pocket there for a little envelope, and another little pocket back here. This one is for sale. I will be posting it on Instagram sometime this weekend. In the US, it's $40. That includes shipping and handling. So that's out of the way. Cross stitch. So, I showed you that I was working on self-isolating bat. And that's as far as I got with him. My needle is mid-stitch. But I think he is looking really, really cute. And my plan is to... Mark said he would teach me how to cut out an oval shape, because I want to finish him in an oval shape. I want to make an ornament out of him so that I can hang him. You know, he's going to be hanging on the wall upside down the way bats do. I was watching Anna of the Woolly Mammoth Quilt Stitch Roadie persona, and she was talking about the Old World Quilt Shop. I don't know that I'd heard of that shop before, but she had been there and she got some little ornament hooks. So I went online and ordered some, or thought I had. I was sure I had, but while I was there and I was looking through the shop, because everyone says nothing can travel alone, whatever, I got 2 of those tools for making seam binding for all the masks. I ordered one that was 9mm and one that was 6mm. I don't do metric. I have no idea how big those are. The package with them arrived the other day, and I opened it up, and those were the only 2 things that were in it. So I looked at the invoice to see what it said about the ornament clips. And according to the invoice, I had actually ordered 2 of the 9mm seam binding dealies and 1 6mm seam binding dealie, but I only received 1 of each. So I called that shop, the Old World Quilt Shop, talked with the gentleman there, gave him my name. He looked at my order. I said, well, I only got 1 of each, which is what I wanted. I was billed for 2, but I wanted the Christmas ornaments. So can I exchange what I was charged for the one for some of the Christmas ornaments? And they're going to get those sent to me. Yeah. Didn't show you anything, and I told you a complicated story for, I don't have anything else to talk about, so there you go. The other thing I've been working on, is Cour y Batacour, Halloween and cross stitch. Keeping it in my Yoda Floss Buddy flip. This is so cool. And this is where I'm at with her. Now, on the pattern, the witch is a squish face, which means she had a flat face. And I didn't like that because, ooh, I just didn't like it. So what I decided to do is I added 1 extra stitch to give her a nose. And she didn't have a mouth on the pattern either. So both the eye and the mouth I did as just a half stitch to just there. I think that's about as good as you're gonna see her. And of course I made her blonde, because blonde witches are good. So I have been enjoying that. I'm glad that I've been getting some work done on it, because it was one of the projects for my Melanie Watkins What Whip group. So I'm what whipping. And then on the Zoom meetups that I've been on 3 this week. Has been 3 this week? Monday, Tuesday, last night? Yeah. 3 different Zoom meetups. I have been working on Sue Hillis, Dark Shadows, this one, Hocus Pocus. And I'm stitching the moon. I'm up here. I have just a little bit more to finish of the moon. And then I get to play with the 1/1 black cat. We shall see what happens. All right. So I have some happy mail. And apparently there's a lot of you that know of my love for Harry Potter. Okay. I have to get things sorted here because I couldn't possibly be organized. All right. So I got a beautiful little postcard from Kerry and Stitches, and her lovely little daughter, Lottie. Harry Trotter. Harry Potter. Harry Trotter. Thank you very much. And from Sharon Wurm. Look at that. Yeah, cute little thing. I got this lovely little goodie. It is a Marauder's map. I'm thinking it's an orc catcher, but it reminds me of those things we used to play with in grade school that you'd fold them and you do the this and that, and you'd have all the answers in there. You know what I'm talking about. You do too. Thank you, Sharon. Harry Potter. But then I got this from Becca, Sambrie Stitches. And she sent me this card, and she said that the white was glow in the dark. And I immediately ran into Mark's office because his office is in the exact center of our house, and it has no outside windows. So it's dark in there in the middle of the day. And if you want to see glow in the dark, that's where you go and see it. Thank you, Becca. This is just absolutely fantastic. That's the fabric she used on the back. I love it that she cut out the platform 9 3/4 and used it as the cover for where she filled it. Thank you so much. I received a birthday card from Collette Kingsley. Thank you, Collette. And then I received a package from Donna Grimes. She wrote the note on the back of this cute little piece of journaling paper with all the little witches on it. And she sent me this fantastic kitchen towel. So I love towels like this. And I'm really weird about them too. When I get towels like this, I can't use them right away. They have to travel around my house for a while. This has been sitting out in the living room so that I could see it sitting on my footstool, and it might sit on the kitchen table for a couple of weeks so that I can see it, and it will travel upstairs to the library because it'll have to be, because I can't use it. I have to enjoy it, looking at it for weeks or months before I use it, because when I use it, it gets dirty. When I use it, I will think about who sent it to me, and it will make me smile. I've done this with others. I got 2 towels at that weekend at Lori's house last August. One had a pig on it, and the other one said, "Don't go bacon my heart," because bacon was the theme for that weekend. How that happened, I'm not sure. But both of those had to travel around my house until I finally decided to use them. They're towels. They're meant to be used. But I have to look at them and appreciate them before I can use them. It's weird. It's just what I do. Because I don't want it to get dirty yet. It will get dirty eventually. Just not yet. Yeah. And then I placed an order because Lori told me about this place. Well, she didn't just tell me. She told a couple of us about this place called Monahan Papers. So I will link them in the drop-down box below, but they have all sorts of wonderful goodies in there. And what I ordered from them, okay, I'd been watching Lisa Smith, and she had finished all those berries, and she used some lace, some ribbon, seam binding, something, for the tops of her berries. And so I went searching for that, and I ordered 5 different colors of ribbons to use. And I think these are, I have my packages here. There's 5 yards of each one of these, and the colors I got are not prepared. Slate, toadstool, figgy pudding, blue willow, and mocha. And I don't know what they used, but they have almost a spicy scent to them. So I am going to be using all of these wonderful things for finishing something, because I have the berry pattern that I bought from Michelle Bendy, and I need to, that one's going to get toadstool. I already know that. It's going to have toadstool because it's a witch toadstool. There you go. It's a plan. But anyway, 5 yards of ribbon. They were $3.50 each. I thought this was fantastic. And again, this is a shop that I didn't know about, but Lori directed me over there, and so I bought some stuff. Okay. I also received, and I'm not going to show these to you because they're sitting in their boxes, working on the crafting bureau upstairs. Mark has been putting in some long hours this week. He's already on overtime before he started this morning. So I had gone ahead and I had ordered the drawer units that I wanted to put up there. They are from Home Depot. The brand is called Adeptus. And I thought I had ordered black drawers. What I received were pine drawers. I wanted black. I like black. Mark said they should be easy to paint. I really didn't want to paint them, but we're going to paint the drawer units. I don't want to send them back. I had them shipped directly to my house. I don't want to deal with all that hassle, and since they need to be put together, we'll just lay them all out in the driveway, get everything all painted, let them dry, and then we'll assemble them upstairs. Those boxes were heavy. I couldn't lift them up. I rolled them into the house. It's what I do when I have heavy things to move. I just roll it into the house. There you go. It works. Okay. I've talked about everything I've had on the list. So, short little video. I'm going to go out and do some more work in my yard before it gets warm today. That's pretty much what I'm planning on doing. So take care, everyone. Stay safe. Stay home if you can. Social distance. Stitch all the things. Do all the things. Live long and stitch on, my friends. Bye-bye.